So after that, Sasha Banks, Brie Bella, and I hate to admit it, but RJ, you're kind of right about this Sasha Banks dilemma, in that Banks does not feel as much as a star. She's still a star, but not as much as she was a couple of months ago, even. She just feels like another woman on the roster. And it's not like with Tyler Breeze or with anyone else where I feel like they've ruined her. With her, it feels like she was above and beyond a totally different star on NXT, which is always the case. But when they brought her to the main roster, everything that made her special on that show, they took away from her. Like, Kevin Owens is still the star that he was in NXT. Sasha Banks, anything that made her stand out in NXT, like the stomping on the foot and being the extra, like going the extra mile and being that great heel that she is, it's not there anymore. She's just another woman on the roster. And like you said, RJ, last night when we were watching Raw, she won after help with Team B.A.D, even though I thought they were teasing tension, but they were like, oh, we're unified, unity. Like, I thought they were on the outs. I thought they were about to break up and finally push Banks towards the title picture. And again, I'm not saying they've ruined her. She hasn't even lost a match yet since she came to the main roster. She's been on Raw for 5 months, and I believe she has not eaten a pinfall or submission since, which is amazing to me. But at the same time, she should be in the title picture. Like, I like Becky, I like Charlotte, I like Paige. But the fact that Sasha's on the show and they're not doing anything with her, they had the whole feud with Natalya that they dropped randomly, and Natalya's been on the show in a while, which was weird. But I didn't really care about the match. Brie's a heel, Sasha's a heel, and like you said, RJ, when they hit their music last night, the Team B.A.D music, I could not agree more with your sentiment. Why are the faction wars still going on? Nikki Bella's out. Team PCB has been done for a while. What's the point anymore? What were your thoughts on the match?
I thought the match was decent, but like you said, like she can't. The last couple matches, she's needed Team B.A.D for the assistance to win. Needed it in SmackDown against Becky Lynch. Needed it on Raw against Brie Bella.
Yep.
It's not that she's not a star, just they're not giving it. Like, if she's winning on her own, it'd be one thing, but she needs Tamina and Naomi to get in and help her win. When a couple months ago she was making Nikki Bella tap out, but now she, like you said, she's just another person on the roster because she's never on TV, and if it is, it's nothing like special. Or she was on TV and like Naomi was wrestling, and they'd help her win. And like you said, they teased tension that must have been dropped, and then they're the only faction that's still together. PCB is pretty much broken up by now. Team Bella's gone pretty much because Alicia Fox no one cares about anyways, and Nikki's gone, so then it's just her and Brie and Alicia, and then you got Team B.A.D, but 2/3 of it no one cares about.
Exactly. And the worst part about it to me is that, and this is seen all the time in wrestling, you do not pair a hot act with a dead act and expect the hot act to get the dead act over. Banks, I think, is being dragged down by Naomi and Tamina more than anything else. Like, I like Naomi, I like her as a heel, but is she not always leading your loser list? She's always up there.
She's never on TV. If she is, she loses.
And when she is, she loses. And Tamina is just...
Tamina.
Fire Tamina. I don't care about Tamina at all. Yeah, exactly. Tamina is Tamina. But Naomi, they ruined her a while ago. I don't know why she didn't win the belt back in the spring. I guess they wanted Nikki to break the record, but it did Naomi no favors at all. And then, yeah, just the match, it was decent, like you said. I'm just not intrigued. I love Sasha Banks, but they're just not using her to her full potential. They will in due time, I'm sure. I'm sure they're slowly building her towards the title picture. But in the meantime, put her in a feud with frickin' somebody. We have no baby faces. If Charlotte's going heel, then have Banks go babyface. She's a great heel, but we have no baby faces right now, so you might as well turn her. Yeah, Becky Lynch, and that's it.
That's it. Literally, the only babyface diva is Becky Lynch right now.
Literally, that's it. Like, not even exaggerating. That's it. There's nobody. So they might as well just turn Banks, go forward with the split, and just do that. Get a story out of it, not random ass matches that no one cares about and not going to do anything to help Banks whatsoever. But anyway, Arden, any thoughts on Brie Bella versus Sasha Banks last night?
Yeah, but I actually want to touch on what you guys were talking about in terms of, I guess you guys were basically talking about the need to really minimize or even get rid of the fractions. I just think right now there needs to be a rearranging of just the divas in general. You know, to have that many divas on Raw and you only have 2 competing for the belt, I think is quite ridiculous right now. I really think, if anything, some of these divas need to spend some time at NXT or send them down to Superstars or even just make them in the valets for right now and really let the chicks who can really get after it be in the program for the belt or have their non-title programs like Charlotte, like Paige, like a healthy Nikki Bella, and even Sasha too. I think they're at that point because they don't really need to do all of this fraction, all of this PCB team bad crap, because it's all ran its course. It was all meant to be short term. It was all meant to get the ladies involved, and we're at the point where we're past that. So they really just need to do some rearranging of the Divas division, in my opinion, because last night that match was, to me, very, very representative of that.